My name is Brian Antoni. I'm the Community Relations Officer for WHEDA, and we have many of us scattered around the state covering different areas. I live near La Crosse and cover right now 18 counties all the way to Superior. But I'm glad to have a job because the person north of me was laid off when we weren't lending. So hopefully as things get going, we'll hire somebody for the northwest corner of the state so I don't have so many counties and so far to go. But I'm gonna tell you a little bit about our new product. But in starting, I do have an introduction that I'm going to read to you, and it's not going to be anything new. But the state of the housing market seems to be a topic on everybody's mind these days. All of us future homebuyers and industry professionals alike are well aware of the major ripple effect that the economy has on the housing market, both nationally and locally. The news for over a year now has read homes selling for less than they were purchased for, mounting foreclosures, tighter credit restrictions for buyers. Clearly we're facing some challenging times in the housing industry. But even in the face of all this news, as your local community relations officer for WHEDA, I want to tell you it's a good time to buy, and I know you guys know that. We just got to get everybody else to know that. WHEDA knows firsthand how tough the last couple of years have been as the capital markets collapsed. We were forced to suspend our lending for our home program, a program that for years helped as many as 5,000 first-time homebuyers obtain ownership in their first home each year. Through the hardship, we remained optimistic, and now I'm pleased to bring you some much-needed good news. On March 1st, yesterday, WHEDA re-entered the housing market with a terrific new loan product called the WHEDA Fannie Mae Advantage. And with it, we are ready to reclaim our position as Wisconsin's leader in affordable mortgages for first-time homebuyers. The WHEDA Fannie Mae Advantage has a great deal to offer homebuyers looking to obtain an affordable first mortgage, such as low down payments and less cash needed for closing than other conventional loans, job loss protection for the first 2 years of the loan, low-cost 30-year fixed interest rates, and I'll let you know what those are right now, a little later. WHEDA is going to service all these loans. We have an excellent servicing department, which, proud to say, has kept our foreclosures and defaults well below state and national averages. This product has higher income and purchase price limits, so more borrowers will qualify. And through June 30th, as you know, the $8,000 credit can be used with this program for access. Your buyers will also be able to take advantage of our top-of-the-line homebuyer education options. At WHEDA, we pride ourselves in the education we provide to homebuyers, whether through WHEDA class or in conjunction with our network of local counseling agencies. So your buyers can learn what it takes to be successful homeowners, because we not only want to get them into homes, but we want them to stay in their homes and be successful. It's a new year with 2010 upon us, and WHEDA believes this is just the beginning of more good news to come. We hope to have more products roll out this summer. With that, I'm going to talk about the WHEDA Fannie Mae Advantage. In the past, the old WHEDA, we sold tax-exempt mortgage revenue bonds. That's the way we raised our money. And when the capital markets collapsed, we weren't able to do that. Hence, that's why we were been out of the market since October 1st of 2008. The Treasury we've been working with the Treasury to get back in the market, and with Fannie Mae, and Fannie Mae and the Treasury, with the Treasury's help, we've developed this special product only for HFAs, housing finance agencies, such as WHEDA. And there's several of us housing finance agencies throughout the country in the same boat we are. We're proud to say we're the first ones entering the market with the product. So this product I'm going to talk about is exclusive to housing finance agencies such as ourselves. Fannie Mae is guaranteeing the loans, which helps us keep our AAA rating with rating agencies. In the past, our programs had mortgage insurance, which is the way we guaranteed them. This is very informal, so anytime you guys have questions, please let me know. Don't wait, because if you wait like me, you forget what you were gonna ask. Some of the summary of the program's features: it's a 100% loan-to-value product. Minimum contribution from the borrower is $1,000. They have to have $1,000 of their own money. No requirement for mortgage insurance, which is extremely good news. The product is available statewide, anywhere in the state of Wisconsin. As I said, the income limits and purchase price limits are higher. For most of the state, the income limits are $66,000 max for a 1 to 2 member household, and $75,900 for 3 or more in their household. What counties are represented here besides Eau Claire? Anybody represent other counties? Chippewa? Chippewa's the same. Dunn's the same. There's a fewer higher cost counties like St. Croix, Pierce, that'll have a little bit higher income limits, but for pretty much for everything around here, Trempealeau being the targeted county is a little bit higher. That's $69,240 and $80,780. But for the most part, it's $66,000 and $75,900 depending on household size.
Do you have targeted areas within Eau Claire County, like Augusta yet and Fairchild?
Yes. There is a target area, and I can't tell you where it is in Augusta. But Augusta's, and all this information's on the website if you want to print out the income purchase price limits and target areas. For Augusta, for instance, it's 74.4 and 86.8. I'm trying to see if there's nothing listed for Eau Claire. I think Augusta would be the only one outside of the county-wide. And around here, the counties Jackson, Trempealeau, Rusk, a little farther north, are the ones that are targeted. Same as before with our previous product. Purchase price limits I wouldn't think would be an issue at all. Statewide, they're $235,000. In target counties at $280,000. With the income limits you were just told, they're not going to be able to afford that much of a house anyway. So that shouldn't be a barrier. Another program feature is job loss protection, and I'll cover all these in a little more detail. I mentioned the interest rates. They can be found at WHEDA.com. We have a lender here, Jim, in the back, and we used to send out interest rates once a week to our lenders to let them know what they're going to be for the week. Now they could change daily, so the lenders will have to get WHEDA as their favorite and go out and check what the rates are. As of today, it's also a tiered rate system where we always had one rate. We have 2 now. I'm sure most of your buyers come in with 20% down. That won't be a real popular rate, but if they have 20% down or more, it's 5.4%, 30-year fixed rate. If they have less than 20% down, it's 5.75%. So the rates are a little higher than conventional, but remember there's no mortgage insurance. So when you're looking at payments, it's pretty even.